Hi, this is Dr. Friedman. We're going to continue with chords and talk about really the parts of the chord. So we are in the key of C major, where we start with the white note C and use all the white notes up and down the scale. We said that each one of these scale notes is a scale degree, and in the key of C, the first note is the first degree of the scale, the second degree, the third degree, the fourth degree of the scale, the fifth degree of the scale, etc. So when I build a triad on the first degree of the scale, I use every other note. And if I built a chord on the fourth degree of the scale in C major, I use every other note. Each one of these notes for each chord has its own name. So we're calling the chord that we're starting, the note that we're starting on for the scale degree, we're calling the one chord, and we're using Roman numerals. I want to remind us about a conversation we had about intervals, the distance between notes. So if these are my chord tones, C, E, and G, what is the distance from C to E with regard to the interval? Remember, we count letter names. C is 1, 2, 3. So the distance from this C to E, we say, is a third. So what's the distance between this C to this note up here, G? It is a fifth. So we're going to label the chord tones in terms of the first tone, we're calling the root, the third, and the fifth. So each chord has a root, a third, and a fifth. And if I went to the fourth degree of the scale, this also has a root, a third, and a fifth, because the distance from the root to the next note is a third, the distance from the root to this note is a fifth. And that is true of all triads, a root, a third, and a fifth. Or if I did this, a root, a third, and a fifth. So each triad may start on a scale degree, and each triad has a root, a third, and a fifth.